And I'm just about to have a small little video catch up with one of our customers who took her an electric vehicle. Her name's Alison, and we're going to have a catch up about how it's been for her and what she thought of the service that she had from us, how the car's treated her and her family as well, charging and things like that. Alison's joined us, and Alison had a e-Niro delivered. So how's that car been?
The best thing about it is the acceleration that you get out of an electric car that you don't get out of a normal car, I suppose. We haven't really noticed any difference or too much difference really. To start with, it was a bit of a faff around trying to work out all the different apps and things to use the charging points. And obviously for some of them, like the Polar one, you have to subscribe to get a card to use it. Yeah. So a little bit of, getting used to all of that to start with. But now that we've kind of got into the routine of it, it's fine actually. Now we know where the charging points are, what you need, and all of that sort of thing. And also getting used to the kind of range of the car as well. I think when you get an electric car, you have to kind of gauge how long it's going to last you in your normal working week, and depending on how many miles you do and stuff. Still, I've managed to go to the mainland and work that out and that sort of thing.
So would it be easier if you just had like one app that would go on every single charging provider?
Yeah.
I think that's going to have to come in place, because there's about 4 or 5 different apps that you need to have. If you're even on the Isle of Wight, I think there's 4 providers of these things on the app. So Asda's got a different one, the council got a different one, Whitelink, etc. But would that make it a lot easier? My experience said it would, to be honest.
Yeah. Absolutely. Or if you could just put your card on it, rather than having to have an app all the time. I don't know how that would work in terms of charging, charging your card, but if you could just tap it with your card and pay.
So the range of it, I think the official range is about 280 miles on your car. Is that about right? Is it getting that? Is it getting more or less?
I've never actually got to 100% charge. So we're about 250, I reckon, is where we're at most of the time. And yeah, it would probably be about that. And I use the Eco Plus mode quite a lot. And so you get the charge back when you're braking and that kind of thing. It's quite good because you've got the heated steering wheel and the heated seat. So if it's only you in the car, you don't need the heating on because you can stay quite warm.
That's right,
and they don't use the charge up. Last week, actually, I let it go as low as I've ever gone before, just because of circumstances. And then we thought, well, we'll just go and charge at Fishbourne, which is probably the most economical and quickest to do. It went on to like snail mode or whatever it is, turtle mode. And me and my son were in the car, and it didn't have any power at all. So we're trying to go uphill, and you had your foot flat on the accelerator, and it just wasn't doing it. So I just just about made it to Fishbourne.
I mean, obviously you haven't got an off-road parking, so you haven't got a charging point at home, so you're just relying on public charging points. What do you think that puts people off?
So I don't mind, finding somewhere or taking the car and dropping it off for a quick charge at Fishbourne and then coming back for it an hour later kind of thing. I don't mind that at all because I know I haven't got it at home. So I think people who want convenience will probably want to have a charge at home, but certainly if there were more on-street ones, then I think more people would be likely. So if there was one in your street or on your estate or something, you could just pull up rather than having to drive to a council car park or, like Asda or Fishbourne or whatever.
Obviously, you are first time you've used us as a company. Obviously, we know each other, but as a business, it's first time. And was that all okay? Is there anything we did brilliantly or anything we could do better? Or?
No, it was great. I mean, obviously, I just spoke to you, told you what I was looking for, and you sort of found it for us, and it was quite smooth going backwards and forwards about the different mileage and the different costs and that sort of thing. I felt it was helpful because I didn't feel like I had to Google lots of things or look things up, and obviously knowing you and being a local company, it made it easier as well, because obviously I trust that you were doing the best for us and the best deal. And then obviously the arrangements about picking up and everything was great because I didn't have to go to the mainland to pick the car up, which I had to do with the previous lease car.
Did it make it easier for you? They make it better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, absolutely, yes, yeah. Because otherwise it would have been like a half a day or a day out going over, you know, paying to go over as a foot passenger, then bringing the car back, and that kind of thing. So it was, yeah, much easier for us.
Well, that's great. That's been done, Alison. Thank you.
Cool.
I'm glad you're happy with the car, first of all, because obviously it's a big thing for you to change into that, and you kind of went into it cold turkey, didn't you? And it's obviously paid off. And,
yeah, no, it's really good. I really like it, actually. And I think I said the other day, didn't I, we'll possibly look to get another one, smaller one, when, you know, next year or end of this year, kind of thing.
yeah,
So,
good, yeah. It's very
yeah,
popular.
no, it's great. I love it.
Thank you for your time again, Alison.
All right, no worries.
On records, and I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.